let's get into it. Oh, I think we can go ahead and get started. So, pairing code here. Type good luck to our opponent. And yeah, let's get into it. This is going to be a fun time. All right, so custom. They get to go first. They're the higher seed. They are on. They are on Ruby Sapphire. So my guess is that it probably won't be the easiest matchup, but I did go 2 or 3-0 against the deck on day one. I guess wait until 10 past 10. So we have a few minutes. All right. So the deck the deck that we are playing against is a little more high end of a Ruby Sapphire deck. They only have like 2 Queen of Hearts. A lot of the times these decks have 4 just so they can interact with aggro a little bit better, but this version only has 2, so that means our 1-drop questers will more often than not be able to get in for a couple lore. Cards to watch out for. They have 4 Maleficent, 4 Tamatoa, 4 Maui, 2 Scar. Scar is a really strong card. Scar plus Maui makes it so a lot of the time we're not going to be able to play out the 2 locations we have in our deck. And to a smaller extent, Queen of Heart with Maui's Fishhook hampers that strategy as well. So, but Scar's really good at cleaning up the board, taking out 1 or 2 characters, and then challenging locations, which can be pretty rough. Maui's obviously just a busted card. And then they have 4 Tamatoas. They have 1 Judy Hopps, which I expect this person to save for our spellbooks pretty consistently. They're playing, as far as items go, 2 Maui's Fishhooks, 4 Quills, 4 Popsicles, 2 Lucky Dimes. So, yeah, that means their combo potential is a little bit higher. I prefer they play 1 just so I didn't have to deal with it as much. It's a it can be a pretty impactful card if we don't have an aggressive start early. And they have 1 Magic Golden Flower, which is not one you see. I'm guessing they just wanted 1 additional 1-cost item to go along with Flaversham, so I can respect that. But it's also good with Scar. Healing 3 so you can challenge an extra character with Scar is really good. 4 Developer Brains, 2 1 Jump Aheads, and 4 Be Prepared, like always. One thing to note is that one thing to note is that they don't have a McDuck Manors, so they're not in the Manors, which is good to know because that means we can be a little more liberal with our Mauis, right? We don't have to save our Mauis to challenge into locations, and that's just 1 headache that we don't have to worry about. Mr. J Bomb, our opponent. And good luck at J-Bomb. Okay. Weird. So yeah, we start in 4 minutes. We can take a look at the deck that we're playing. It is really just a pretty typical Ruby Amethyst deck, right? I did end up going with some Cusco's. I'm not in love with the card, but it is just a nice have another 2 cost option to play on turn 2 that you can quest with, and you don't necessarily really even care about it like getting banished because you draw a card instantly. And the good thing about this one is that you always draw a card. I thought about playing Gemini to go along with our Pinocchios, because you can draw cards. It's a reasonable, evasive threat, I guess, for 2 ink, but you don't always draw the card. I think Cusco always drawing the card is pretty impactful. So a lot of pretty standard stuff. Only 2 Queen's Castles because there are a ton of Mauis going around, and it it seems like there's just so many Ruby decks that Maui plus the Fishhook or Fishhook and Merlins, all these things just make having some castles not good, but the castle is good into a lot of the discard matchups. So I wanted to have some number of those, I think. And then we have 3 Yzmas. Yzma is a really important card. I think it's really good. In the same way that Gaston has turned out to be really good for the Sapphire decks. It's just a 4/4 body that doesn't get Madame Medusa. It quests for 2, and it can provide you card advantage. So sometimes on turn 7, you'll play like a Rafiki and then a Yzma, and you just turn your useless Rafiki into 2 brand new cards, right? But it's also like a Madame Medusa, or just a Dragonfire sometimes as well. Now, obviously, they have the downside of where you get to draw some cards, where they get to draw some cards. But like if you're hitting something like Tamatoa, like they were gonna draw those cards immediately anyway if you didn't get rid of them. So I think it's important to have that option. All right. So our opponent says hopping in now. So yeah, let's do this. Custom. They want to go first, like they said. So we allow that to happen, obviously, and yeah, let's do it. He said he couldn't see like the chat box, so I wonder if he can even see the. Oh yeah, all right, he can. Yeah, I don't necessarily want this location, especially on the draw. I don't want Madame Medusa. It's going to be slow, especially to start the game. Be prepared, obviously, is a slow and inkable in Merlin. You want these, but you don't want to ink them, so you don't want to have them early. I think I'm going to keep the other 3. At least want to make sure you have a rabbit. Okay, so here I'm guessing our first turn is just going to be ink this Maui. Like I said, they're not playing locations, so Maui is just not as impactful. It's not as important. But maybe because of that, well, now we draw this Maleficent, but I think we're gonna. I wouldn't be surprised if we get to cast that, and I would really like to. So Flavershame is actually a good reason to keep this Maui here, but so is Merlin. I'm not sure which one I want to get rid of. It could just be this first Maleficent. No, I think I'm going to get rid of... Yeah, we'll get rid of the Maui first. Of course, we want to draw a Maui, but we do have some time. So they just develop your brain, which is good. They're not playing one jump ahead or Grammatala on turn 2, so they don't have the ramp. They get rid of a Maui as well and play another Popsicle. So if they're trying to find Fishbone Quill, they probably did. I wish I drew that the first turn because that would have been an easy play, or ink. All right. So here we go. Oh, Heart of Te Fiti. That is a little bit slower. That is something we can hopefully deal with here. And yeah, I think we're... Well, if they do a Flaversham this turn, we can't straight up just kill it? No, well, no, we have time. So, reason why I say that we have time, because we wouldn't be able to do anything about it anyway, right? Like, it's not exerted yet, so not super worried about that. And they drew the Flaversham, it looks like. Well, they were bound to. They had a lot of cards in their hand. And they saw a lot of extra cards. It's fine. And the Spellbook is a card that we do want. I don't know if it's one that we wanted so quickly here. I think I'm going to get rid of this Yzma. We do have a bunch. And... I want to make sure I can threaten this. So... yeah, let's just play this, because I think that gives us the most opportunity to threaten the Flaversham next turn. Get the quest, draw a bunch of cards. We know what's happening. I hope this doesn't get Mauied so I can make sure I can take this out. Okay, probably. So we're not getting Mauied. That's good. That's good. So again, we're going to have to watch out for Be Prepareds. But, I mean, I think that's okay. Yep, just Heart of Te Fiti, get all the ink that you can. That is an interesting draw, because I could just play that, not worry. No. I still think I need to get this thing gone. Because, like, if they Be Prepared, yeah, I get to gain some lore. Maybe I just... What's the most efficient way to get rid of this? I have like 7 awkwardly everywhere, so... maybe I just do that and play a rabbit. Or maybe I do just ink this and get rid of this thing. And then now might be a good time to just put that down, because they don't have a good answer to it lined up. Yep, they Be Prepared. We get our card back. We get a lore. That's fine. And then we're just going to start gaining some ink gradually. So we might be okay here. Or not some ink, some lore gradually. But then again, they have a ton of lore as well, so that's not the best. Yeah, I'm gonna ink this and put this one here, and I guess I'm just moving them both. Oh, it didn't move. Oh no. Ugh, that could be That could be really bad for us. Yep, they be prepared again. We get to draw a card. Totally fine. We're just putting some pressure on, but man, I mean, it didn't end up mattering, but it really could have that we didn't have that character there. Medusa would be good. Nope, it is a Maui, which I think could be good still anyway. Do I want to get rid of this friends? Yeah, I'm just gonna try to make them react to the stuff that we have in play now. We have a lot of different threats. Okay, the Queen of Hearts is gone. They have like two Flower Shams gone, two, and one's in play, but two Be Prepareds. Scar. I mean, Scar is good, right? Ooh, Scar plus the Fishhook. That does take care of the location. But I'm not like that's just fine. It's good, but it's at the same time like not amazing. So yeah, our Maui's gonna take care of this. And I think we are gonna get rid of the other Maui, and now we can just activate Spellbook and Quest. And we're getting to a point, right, where we're almost like they can clear our board, but I mean we can start Maleficenting them and then goading them, and I think we're in a good spot. They have a long way to go before they reach 20 lore. Ooh, they got rid of the spell book. That's kind of gross. That was definitely something we needed here. Okay, so I mean, we can just be prepared though too, like because they are ahead on board, and this is not that bad to just be prepared. Yeah, they're not going to trade with this. They probably want to quest with it. So yeah, this is our turn to be prepared. Just get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lore off the board. Again, one thing we just absolutely don't have to worry about is location. So doing all right. What I don't want to see are Tommies. Yeah, I think we're gonna get rid of this. Yeah, it is our time to be prepared. And yeah. So Tamatoa, yep, get a popsicle back, draw a card. We do get to Maleficent that. Seems like something they might have had in their hand the whole time. This spellbook is safe though, so that's good to note. Because our spellbook is safe. Hey Dev, how you doing? Sorry, was really focused. How's it going? Boom. Okay, develop your brain. Hopefully we don't find another Tamatoa. That is basically the worst. They have a Maleficent. That is not near as bad. So, yeah, they're going to get some lore here. I think we're just going to spend our turn drawing some we'll start here. That is not terrible. I think I need to get something in play. And as much as I do want this, friends, I want to start getting this spellbook down as well. Okay, Flaversham again. Standard, right? Number 3, which I suppose that's about average, being about 40 cards deep into the deck. Grimmatala, again, we're just going to be prepared this board. We're going to quest, be prepared. And we're going to play Chernobog's Followers. So this one should be good. It'll get us a... Hopefully, it doesn't just die to a Maleficent, but it'll get us a lore. Okay, Popsicle. Again, fine start. It does get Maleficented, which is not really what you want, but I still think we have the time to beat that. So... 18. Now, if... I mean, they have to combo us this turn with the Lucky Dime, but we got it. We were on the draw, and we came away with a win on that one. I cannot be more happy about that. Okay, so my guess is that they... They probably want to go first. I think they're typing in the chat. Table 4 as the code this time. Perfect. Will do. They want to go first, obviously. Tell them good luck. And we go second again. So we don't want this. We really want to find... I kind of like keeping Maui, but I also don't. Maybe we want a goat, just as a turn 4. But what we want to find is a rabbit, is the thing. So I'm just going to get rid of the goats. Solid. Okay. Got a spell book a little early, but... Again, we're going to get rid of this and just run out the followers. Like, the thing about the followers is that if they ever decide they want to just queen it and take care of it, then it's like whatever, right? Like, it's not a big deal. So I don't mind just putting this one out just to quest with over the course of the couple turns. Yep, all the popsicles you could want. Not a good draw, let me tell you. I think we're going to have to get rid of... because we drew an uninkable there that we can't really play for a long time. It's going to be the Yzma or the Maleficent. I think I want the Merlin to like threaten their characters a little bit. So, and this is pretty far away. I'm just going to play the Kuzco and Quest and not use its ability here. Probably Quill. It's always Quill. They didn't have Quill last game, which is the difference in speed. Um, hmm, 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 hmm. Like, here's the thing. I want to quest. I think I want to get rid of this and use the Madam Mim to pick up the followers and then replay the followers. Um, I want to keep the Merlin goat in hand just in case they play this and I need a good way of getting rid of it. It's pretty likely that I do turn this one into a random card this turn. I've already gotten 3. This will be my 3rd lore I'll have gotten out of it. And it'll let me develop Spellbook or Goat. It might be the spell. Huh. That might change things. I don't know if it does, in fact, change a lot. I think the biggest issue is that I just don't have the ink. Like, if I could not get rid of the Chernobog's followers, I'd be in on this Pinocchio. But they get 2 extra cards. That is a lot. I am kind of just nervous of getting B prepped this turn out of the game, so I don't want that to happen. Especially because if I do that, I just commit so much to killing this. They B prep and I have nothing left. So yeah, we're gonna start here. And yeah, I think it is time to get rid of this. Maybe I can find another Inkable. I find what looks to be another Be Prepared, which is not great. So yeah, we are gonna quest. I think now I have to get rid of this. Oh man, that is not great though. And yeah, I'm just gonna play the spell book. And I want to play the spell book because it doesn't give me prep, but maybe I should have forced it. It's possible I should have killed the Flaversham too. That was kind of a tough turn. I really wanted the extra card draw from the followers because my hand is not good, and I feel like I need it. Yep, Scar. Scar's okay. Like, it eats our whole board, and it does threaten a lot of lore. But we do get to draw this card. We get to develop a goat, hopefully. Yeah, not a great hand for us. It's actively a really, really bad hand. But we are already at 7. We do have this spellbook in play to help close the game out, although we're not necessarily close to closing this game out. But yeah, we are going to do this and quest. With the spellbook, we're up to 9 already. So we have time. A Tamatoa here is really good, obviously. Yeah, this is one of the games that I think we're just in trouble. We drew pretty badly, I would say. It's kind of tough to know. Like, we drew 2 Be Prepareds, right, in our top 12 cards or whatever. 13 cards, 14 cards now, but, like, we obviously drew it a little bit earlier. I want to use this to draw, and then maybe that sets up. No. It's fine if I just. Do I want to trade here? I mean, 1 versus 2. They have all the ink and card draw. Well, they're not drawing here, is the thing, so that's not too bad. And this can just put us at 10. Okay, so we're at 11 functionally. Yep, Lucky Dime is obviously the worst. They go up to 10, 12 from the Lucky Dime and stuff if they want a quest with the Scar. The thing only costs 2 to activate, right? So if they have another, like, Popsicle or something, we're under just a ton of pressure. They have another Tamatoa, we're under a ton of pressure. I think Lucky Dime is probably going to get them there this game. They didn't have a last game. They didn't really have a good draw. Yep, so they get 4 up to 11. This is 13. That's pretty rough. Ah, okay, they actually want to make this trade. That's fine too, I think. So we're tied at 11. Inkable lets me be prepared, which is good. 12, be prepared, get rid of this thing. I can't let it obviously do its thing. I can't let it stay in play one more turn. I mean, I guess if they just top deck another one. I'm pretty sure they have the hand remember here so you know exactly when they draw it. And yeah, they just top decked another one. It's not good. A little frustrating, but a little frustrating there, but I mean, I don't know if we were ever winning this game. Like, like if they just play Gaston, are we winning this game anyway, right? Like they get 3, they still draw cards, maybe find another one. Yeah, they got this game. Yeah, the double be prepared was not good for us. I'll go first. All right, so we stole the first game, which is good. Essentially meant we had another game to. This is just a good card, so I want to keep it. Oh my god. Well, I guess this is how we're going to lose. I don't see a world that we win this game based on this draw. I mean, we threw away a Be Prepared, a Maui, and we just drew 2 more Be Prepared, so yeah, that is. My guess is that that's just going to be game. I mean, it just kind of is what it is, right? I mean, I will have to draw extremely well to not. I'm just going to play this out. Yeah, we'll have to draw extremely well in order to not lose this game. Oh, hey, drawing a Rafiki to Ink was the start of that. So, hey, 2 Flower Shams gone. I suppose that's good. Hey, another reasonable Ink card. All right, so Quest, just putting you back in my hand. I think if we draw a rabbit here, we actually do have a chance, but like we need friends on the other side or a rabbit in order to have a chance. All right, so they're not quilling here, which is good for us. And they've already inked 2 Flavershams. All right, that is the start of it, right? And I'm gonna quest. Yep. I expect them to trade into the Mim. I'm not going to trade into the Mim. I want the lore and like I'm going to quest. I'm just never going to trade into them to the the Tala. They got rid of a Maui, which kind of leads me to believe they have another one. Well, they drew three Flavershams in the top 15 cards. Come on now. Oh, vey. That's rough. Um, yeah, we are going to take out the Flaversham. I cannot let this thing draw more cards than what it has at this point. And yeah, we're going to play this Kuzco out. If they had Maui, that's okay. But yeah, I just cannot let that Flaversham draw 6 cards this game. I just don't see a world that would be acceptable. Okay. So the Inca Gramotala that they could have just probably played. Oh, they have all 4 Flavershams. Okay. That is crazy. So they want 7, right? Wow. I mean, they'd probably be prepared us, but like, what am I supposed to do, right? We will still get to draw some cards. At least we have some lore. But man, that was. I mean, them being prepared here really, like yeah. So this should be the end of all their Flavershams at least, so their card draw isn't. And if we draw like another goat or something, or a goat, or well, that one's not bad, but if we draw another rabbit, actually some goats would be good too, right? Oh, my feeling is that this one, if this is a Tamatoa, we're probably in trouble, but we have 3 Be Prepareds in our hands, so at least we can fight against that. Do I just let them have this card and just, like, play this out? Maybe they overextend a little bit more, and that would be fine too. The only thing is scary is if they have a lucky dime, but that would require their whole turn to develop. I mean, for as bad as our hand is, it could be worse, I guess. We're gonna have to be prepared this next turn. At least we don't have to worry about like any burst card draw from Flavershams though. Okay, so Gaston, obviously a really good card, right? But it does get cleaned up by the 3 Be Prepares we have in our hand. If they trade here, I'm actually pretty happy by that. Like, okay. Okay, so they trade there. That's totally okay. That means that they know that they are having this slow game plan. I might be able to whittle down the resources over time. Yeah, sadly, I don't know if I want to ink this. I can just ink it next turn. I don't. Man, this Madame Medusa is just not good in this matchup. It's kind of rough. I'm not going to ink it because if they don't do anything that affects the board majorly, then yeah, Lucky Dime. Like, I'm sure. I mean, that's scary as heck, but you know what can we do? Um, that's not bad, right? Yep, we're just gonna make them answer our board. I mean, Tamatoa plus Lucky Dime is good, but yeah, so they get to get another popsicle, right? So this is just questing for 4 or 5, which is a lot, but it might still be okay because okay, that is definitely one we can ink here. I want this back. I need as much lore as I can get. And yep, get rid of this. Draw a card. Easy ink there. Okay. So, I mean, Scar's good. This is only 2, though. So that's really not that bad, right? And we draw the Maleficent. Alright, so we're in a position where if we get to untap with this, if they have a Maleficent here and Lucky Diamond, maybe that's not good. It's only be prepared. We can beat a be prepared. That's for sure. Okay. Queen of Hearts, that does get Medusa. They only gain 1. That's fine. Right? We draw another goat. Heck yeah. Okay. So get rid of that. We draw a goat. Again, they have to answer the board here. 16, 17, 18. Yep. All right. I think we're going to get this. 15, 16, 17, 18, 7 wait, sorry. So 17. I mean 18, 19 and 20, they have to kill us this turn. I mean, they cast all 4 Be Prepareds. I mean, they had all 4 Flavershams, 2 Tamatoas, 4 Be Prepareds in the top like 30 cards. That's pretty good. Okay. We got it. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Got it. We got there. Top 8. Here we come. Ugh. That was really stressful. Alright, well, we're gonna join based on that. I will be first. Yeah, it's random, so we get to have that option. Okay, so they are already in. Oh, yep. Good luck, have fun. Gotta take a look at their deck list here. This is not appear to be a good hand against their deck, so I think I'm gonna get rid of. I mean, the thing is that the one Maui. No. I mean, Maui is good against them, but just not necessarily good this early. So. Alright, so I think we are just going to ink this Fishhook. It doesn't do a whole lot in this matchup. What 1-drop do they play? They don't play a 1-drop. Hey, that is a good start for us, for sure. So, Rafiki into play. cards that are on my list to draw is mainly just Pinocchio. And we have most other tools needed to win this game. We just really would like a Pinocchio here, and that is not that, but that's okay. Inka Yzma, we got plenty of Yzmas. Just return this Rafiki. That'll probably be Ink next turn. Yeah, we will make the trade for Mr. Smee. It's a good card. Good threat. Probably Ariel. Still on the lookout for... They whiffed. They whiffed. That is the dream. Okay. Still on the lookout for Pinocchios. No Pinocchio, which is fine. I'm just going to make this trade and play a Maleficent. Yeah, I'll draw. Well, 2 goats are down. I'm going to have 2 goats and 2 rabbits down if they Whole New World, which is going to make it tough. Yeah. Yep. It's going to make it tough to win when all my resources go like that. Well, it's late. Oh my god. I mean, what? God. That's just not good. That's honestly just such a frustrating series of things that happen here. I don't even, you know, the Whole New World just to play 3 characters they draw afterward. That is crazy. Yeah, I think I have to get rid of this because I don't want them to shift into it. And now my decision is to play a Chernobog's Followers and a Rafiki and hope I don't get destroyed by the Grab Your Swords. Not getting destroyed by Grab Your Swords. That's a good start. Rapunzel, yeah, they draw some cards. That's fine. We do get to... I mean, they're probably not going to make any trades here, I would assume, right? Or make any questing, because I would get to take out a lot of their cards. That might be okay. Just tough. I think I have to do this and try to find something better. I don't even know what that looks like right now. It probably isn't that. I am going to make this trade. And... Jeez. I can get rid of one of these. I'm just going to put Maui into play because it is at least a card that can threaten the opponent a reasonable amount. 2 wheels are gone, though. I really can't believe they a Whole New World and then had 3 characters that they could just instantly play right off the bat. That is crazy. Yeah, that's an issue. Great card. I do at least get to make a trade here. Well, no. Well, oh, this is tough. Okay, along came Zeus. Super good, but it's fine at the same time. Yeah, now we're kind of in a position where we almost I mean, we have only 1 Be Prepared gone, so we kind of want them to wheel us so we can get rid of the board. Rafiki, you're not going to be able to do much. Yeah, and we are just going to Medusa. This is the highest questing thing. And all these are the same, so it doesn't actually matter. They get to go up to, what, 11 here? But Robin Hood, okay. I think one of the tilting things that has happened in this game is that they have well, we've only seen one. We've only seen one be prepared in the top. How many cards here? Yeah, I mean, just in trouble. Just need to be prepared here to have a chance, I think. And they drew the third wheel and the bare necessity, so I can't draw cards. I think, yeah, we're just gonna start here. I mean, it's just so slow compared to what they're doing. Just so slow compared to what they're doing. I honestly hate playing again. I hate A Whole New World as a card. Like, it's ridiculously strong. I mean, the idea is that you just have to be able to break parity with it, and the the same turn that they sung it for free, they played 3 1 drops in that same turn, and the game was over. I don't know. It's just not. It's just not a very interesting card. It's so good, especially on the play. Yeah, we're dead. Very dead. Okay, we didn't have a chance that game. I mean, they even missed on the aerial, and but they still had to be prepared in their hands, so it didn't really matter, right? It's tough. We will go first this time. I'm gonna keep everything here. I am so down to Rafiki, one of their early plays. So down to Rafiki, their early play here with Pinocchio. Please, thank you. Thank you. I mean, and that just stops so much in the sense that they can't do any of their 3 cost songs to take care of. Like, if they had to let a Storm Rage on there to take care of our Rafiki, we were probably in very bad shape. And now they have this. I don't care about that too much. Yeah, we'll get rid of this and just play here. And pass. Alright, this game is setting up to be better. I hope to draw the 2 cost Madam M because I think their line of play usually is aerial here. If they just play aerial, I can sing Friends on the other side. No, okay, perfect. Yep, I can get rid of this followers. Boom. they get to make one of these trades anyway, so I don't care. I think they probably have Rapunzel and they're gonna do this. If that's the case, I want to make sure I can quest here. I mean, Rapunzel is obviously good here, but I mean, what can I do? Yep, trade Rapunzel, draw some cards. This is something that was just gonna happen. Totally fine though. Yeah, totally fine. Huh. That is good. I want to save that one, I think. Or do I? I can take out both their characters, I think. Yeah, I can. So I kind of want to do that. Three, four, five, or yeah, let me do it this way. Yeah, this means we do get beat up by grab your swords a little bit easier, but they don't have. They just don't have a good threat. Yeah, they're just not presenting a threat in that case. It might be hard for them to grab your swords here, though, just because, I mean, they just do have a lot of uninkable. Well, no, they're just going to play it. No, they just have a queen. That is something I am okay with. Bum, 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 bum. Do I want the goat, or do I just want to put Maui into play to get rid of this? I wish I had one more ink so I could play both of those. I think I want Maui just as a threat here, though. Yeah, I do. I mean, this is the difference between being on the play and the draw this game, in these games. Okay. Like, if you sing A Whole New World, I'm not. Alright, that is one that isn't good for me, but it's. You know, it's not the worst, right? Like, we get to draw a card. We already got some value off that. We get to Medusa this thing down, so they just don't have that threat in play, and that will be okay. Man. All right. Yeah, we get to Medusa this, so they can't sing. Yeah, I almost wanted to sing this, but like I think the best chance that they have in this game is just casting a wheel at some point, and I want as much ink as possible in those scenarios. My friend just texted me said, "Oh, when does your tournament start?" It's happening, bro. Huh. If they pass here, that is. Yeah, we are going to make this trade. And yeah, I'm going to ink this. And I'm just going to play two locations. And I want to see if this just gives us the win, honestly. The locations are going to be really hard for them to deal with. Yeah, it's like that was a position where they had to wheel, but they just didn't have a lot otherwise. Yeah, Ariel's totally fine. It is not. I mean, yeah, you can play that. I mean, you get my spell book, which is okay. I go up to 10. I Maleficent this. I don't know if you can win that game because I there's just no way you can race the two castles in play at this point. Don't need the cards from that. Yep, just keep the board clear. And yeah, they just have to react to every single character we put on the board, but they also have to deal with our queen's castles in a reasonable amount of time as well. I'm not sure if they can do it all. Along came Zeus. Yep, killed the Maleficent. That's fine. We're at 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I mean, this should be fine. Yeah, we're just gonna make it so they have to do something about the castles this turn. We have a goat in hand. We have 3 characters on board, and we have 2 castles. This is just like the difference between play draw. We are able to stymie the things they did early. And I mean, yeah, you can take out a castle, that's fine. You have to challenge it. You can play a grab your swords. You still lose to Madame Mim, the castle, and the goat. Yep. And we got game 2. All right, on to game 3. Let's do this. I mean, yeah, that was exactly what we wanted to happen, right? We wanted Rafiki into Pinocchio. I'm gonna keep. I want to keep these 3. I almost want to mulligan one more just so maybe I could find the Pinocchio a little bit easier. Because this isn't super impactful. Yeah. Let's do this. We might not need the friends on the other side because they're going to wheel us, right? Okay, we didn't find the Pinocchio. I'm gonna play it. Hopefully they don't have Let the Storm Rage on. That will be the worst nightmare, but what can you do? Queen, Robin Hood, totally fine. I mean, not really though. Like, it's just not good. I don't really know if they have shift into a whole new world. We're so dead. This is 1-1, game 3. Phil, how's it going? How's it going? I think our opponent just had an insane start, and I'm not really sure what to do against it. I think I'm just gonna play this and pass. This is a match that can be pretty play draw dependent, and they went first the first game. If they have a shift onto either one of these into a whole new world, we're probably dead. They don't. They do not have that, so we're not dead. Yeah, we're going to quest here. I'm going to have to get rid of this. And yeah. Looks like they don't have a great draw, which is good. It is single elim today. We won the first round today to get into the top 8. So the card that I am looking for is a Pinocchio because I don't know. I'm kind of just hoping they can't do a whole lot for a little while. Yep, that's probably just going to go to this Madam Mim, so I can't do much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that's not bad. That could be good. This one could be good. Unless they have a shift queen. I kind of just want to play the goat out first. I am just terrified of getting a whole new world this turn. So I'm just going to try to avoid that happening. Yeah, we won the first round to get into the top 8. Yeah, they might just have the whole new world here. Okay, so they do have the queen. They found the queen. They have a whole new world. Kind of annoying because that doesn't take up their whole turn like I would really hope it would. But we at least get to get the queen off the board. Yeah, we will get to get the queen off the board. Yeah, so we just had to win the first game to get into the money today. So first match. This is game 3. We just had to win the first match to get into the money today, and we did. So I'm pretty excited by that. Yeah, they get to take a fish hook, which is totally fine. Not really worried about that. Yep, and they have Robin Hood, which is good as well. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, so I don't know what their plan is here, but I really need to take out as much of their board as possible. Maybe they're deciding on whether they should sing something else. They figured out that they should probably sing something else. Yeah, I do agree with them. A little annoying, but I mean that's a good draw. I don't think we're gonna be able to get to this Maui or Maleficent here. This has to trade. Yeah, this Maui has to trade here as well. They get to draw a card, but I can't let them have a 5-cost singer in play. That's just obviously way too dangerous. So this is the kind of position that I think we really need to be in, where they don't have like that much going on. Yeah, that's fine. Get rid of this. This doesn't do much. I kind of just want to play my stuff out, so... Yo, how we doing, Don? Yeah, just play stuff out. They might have another whole new world at some point, but not a whole lot we can really do about that. If they whole new world us into another Be Prepared, we have a chance. If they don't... Man, one Be Prepared in the top 30 cards of the deck is not great, I have to admit. It's so tough. Yep. I mean, our plan really is just to take out everything and hope that we can run them out of resources. Because we have a slight lore advantage currently. I am the control deck in this matchup. They are a very scary aggro deck. Come on. Come on. This is just tough. Like, we really need to be prepared, and we did not seem to find one. Oh yeah, they get to wheel for free too. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, we gotta make some trades here. So do I want to Medusa? I think I need to Medusa the aerial, get that thing off the board. Probably just ink this so I can play a Chernobog's Followers if I want to. Get rid of this. Medusa, you. Get rid of you and just play a 1 cost. And we're really not in like bad shape because they don't. I mean, they have 3 wheels gone, which is good for us. Yeah, an aggro deck that can wheel is very stupid. Who would have thought? Especially when you can wheel on like turn 3 by shifting your Robin Hood or whatever. It's pretty absurd. This is gone. Maui gets to take out this, and yeah, they get to go up and lure. If we have a Be Prepared though, somewhere here we have a chance. No Be Prepareds. Okay, so Maui is always has to go here. Yeah. Yep, they get to draw a card. We need to take out this, I think. And we get to take out their last threat in play as well. Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking with a whole new world. I just can't imagine, like, this is game 3. This is game 3, first round of the top 8, second round a day. I can't imagine a world where like some game designer was like, you know what? Let's just print free wheels and see how that goes. But this is kind of where we are. It's not just a free spell, it's a free spell that draws 7. It's a lot. It is a lot. Yeah, I mean, I have to get rid of this, I think. I don't love it. Yep, just try and keep their board as clear as possible. Sleepy's Flute, this card's really going to put a clock on us. I hope that they don't have a second one as well. Okay. They didn't sing that, which is interesting to note. And we still did not we still did not draw a Be Prepared. So that's tough. Yeah, that can be tough. How many Robin Hoods are they down? 1, 2, 3, so they have one more. I'm really not that far behind, honestly. Yeah, really not that far behind. I'm going to ink this, play this, and that will get to slam here. I don't really want this to die to a Grab Your Swords, but at the same time, I need to quest, so we will. And there we go. All right. So I think we're mostly stable, but I mean, they don't have any more wheels left. They have another mount or another Robin Hood though, so that's annoying. I want them to trade into the Maui though because I don't want this in play. So yeah, I'm very happy that they trade into the Maui and not the Rabbit, even though that did give them some additional lore this turn. This one might be hard to race, but I think we can do it. Yeah, they didn't play a song this turn, so this didn't do anything. What could they have in their hand? I don't even know. Whoops. Yep. One lore gone, thankfully. There is charge or whatever. Um, or yeah, there isn't haste that can quest. So I'll return this back to my hand. Yeah, rush. And I want to get that in play too. Okay. So we didn't really get to quest for very much, but we can probably start doing that pretty quickly. It's not like they can wheel, aerial. I mean, they might have like a bear necessity or something, which is why I wanted to play the spell book. Yeah, rush. Yep. So they can rush in characters, obviously, not in their colors. This Madam Mim, broken card, it has rush, right? Oh, I just hope they don't find a second flute. If they find a second flute, we're gonna lose. But I think we can race one. Okay, so they have a Rapunzel. Interesting. They have to have a Rapunzel. That's why they're doing this. They want to draw extra cards, hoping to draw a second flute. Is my guess. No, 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 no. That's still weird to me though. Yeah. Quest, quest. Get you off the board. Play you and quest. So yeah, I do know their list. The top 16 or whatever day 2, their lists are open. So I can see that they have 2 Sleepy's flutes in their deck, which every time they sing a song, they can exert it for a lore. Not every time, but yeah, you see what I'm saying. All right, so we have discarded 1 Be Prepared. Oh my god, this is so crazy. This is so absurd. This is so absurd that we just never drew a Be Prepared in the last like 40 cards of our deck. Yeah, there's 4 in the deck, so you'd think it would have come at some point. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we might still be okay. We are gonna do this. We're gonna do this. This. We still potentially draw one. Nope. Oh my god. Oh, if they have flute into another song, we're dead. Not like this. Seriously. 3 be prepared's in the bottom 50 cards of the deck or whatever. So we're probably dead. We have to get rid of this Rapunzel, which means they can draw 2 cards. So if they have a flute into card draw, we lose. Get rid of that quest and oh, he says we'll play it. All right, that means the preemptive GG is we lost. Oh my god. Yeah, pretty unlucky, but it's kind of what happens sometimes.